what we're going to be doing reacts on tonight, we got to put this whole Messi versus Ronaldo debate to bed. You guys know I'm a big football fan. I played my entire life, soccer in the U.S., as we call it here, whatever. But huge, huge fan of the game. Love the game. And so I got this video from somebody. It's called Messi versus Ronaldo, the best GOAT comparison. So we're going to take a look at that real quick, see what it's all about. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So from what I understand, this video is pretty unbiased about things. It kind of just goes over both of their stats and different, things like specific skills about them and everything else, and compares the two. I can already, myself personally, and we've watched the video before, and we did a comparison. We went through, did a reacts to a different video. I'm sorry to say this, but for me, Messi is it. I'm gonna say that right out the gate before we even start this video. Messi is it. Now I'll tell you why at the end of the video. I mean, based on whatever they say or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out, and let's just hop into it right now.
Who have ever played. They've dominated trophies, statistics, thus debates. Although it's hard to decide who's better, by the end of this video, one guy will have the edge.
It's not hard to decide who's better. It's really not. For numerous reasons, it's not that hard to decide who's better. Everybody's gonna have their favorite player, based on like team loyalty or whatever. But if you look at careers over the span of any time frame in any generation, it is not hard to see who's the best.
This is the definitive comparison of Messi and Ronaldo.
Go get it, bruh. I feel you.
To find who's the better player, we'll examine 4 different criteria: winning, statistics, awards, and the eye test.
So winning, statistics, awards, and the eye test. All right. So winning, I'm like, winning what though? And I mean, I'm not sure what year this was. I should have checked. Hold on. Let's see. What year was this put out? So 2 years ago. Okay, so 2 years ago this was put out. That means it probably doesn't cover the World Cup either. But then even still, if I look at that, I'm like, I think all in all, are we talking like winning overall, like for their clubs, for their country, or what? Or are we talking about like versus one another? Because in all actuality, I know for a fact that Messi has come out on top in more of the matches versus one another than Ronaldo has. And not only that, but Messi scored more goals and more assists all day in that comparison as well. So let's see.
First off, who has won the most? Winning can't make you the greatest, but it can make you one of the greats. Simply put, winning 6 Champions League titles like Paolo Maldini will not make you the greatest, but sure a notable figure. With this in mind, 3 sub-points will be awarded in accordance with their 3 common competitions: European, domestic, and international.
Okay.
Beginning with European, the most prestigious trophy in clubs is the UEFA Champions League title. Ronaldo has won it 5 times, whereas Messi has won it 4 times. While this is the official count, we commonly subtract 1 from Messi since he only started 2 games of his first official victory. Conversely, Ronaldo's titles came in his presence, and he won.
So Messi's getting docked because he won 1, but he only started 2 games, but he still won 1. That makes no sense. And not just that, but he got another one. Nah, it might have still been 5-4. I think they were tied on that though. But nah, I'm not taking away a point for that. That's bullshit.
On them on two different teams. That's one sub point for Ronaldo.
Okay.
Advancing into domestic titles, Messi has won more league titles, more domestic cups, and more domestic super cups.
Jesus,
Hence,
hold
there goes
up.
one for Messi.
Hold
Five
up.
titles came in his presence, and he won them on two different teams. That's one sub point for Ronaldo. Advancing into domestic titles, Messi has won more league titles,
So 10-7 on league titles,
more domestic cups,
7-5 on domestic
and
cups,
more domestic super cups.
and 8-7.
Hence, there goes one for Messi. Lastly, the international numbers. Starting with Messi, let's just say he's a little unfortunate. However, it didn't start out that way. He began his journey by winning the 2005 Under-20 World Cup. He followed by a gold medal at the 08 Olympics. But ultimately, his lack of performance at the 2010 World Cup hurt him. He did individually willed Argentina to the finals of the 2014 World Cup, but fell short in extra time against one of the best sides in recent history. He lost again at the 2018 World Cup in the hands of the soon-to-be champions by a score of 4-3. At South America's
was rough.
continental tournament, the Copa America, he has never won. In his
Okay, so yeah, this is off now. So now, if it's saying he's never won the Copa America, that's not true because he won that and then went to win the World Cup the next year. So if this gives the point to Ronaldo, it's taken away at this point. It is now gone. That's wiped. And that right there, everybody's standard was, oh, well, neither one of them have won a World Cup and blah, blah, blah. If that's the standard you want to play by, Messi by default wins. And that Copa America actually goes to him as well, even though I know Ronaldo, I believe he won one Copa America as well. And Messi's going for his second one.
four presents, he's gone to the finals 2 times. In each one of these, he lost in penalties. On the other hand, Ronaldo has won 2 major trophies, the 2016 Euros and the 2019 Nations League. Even though he didn't win a single game in regular time at the 2016 Euros.
Oh, so he didn't get a Copa and he didn't get a fucking... Of course, he still hasn't gotten a World Cup.
The mere fact that Portugal won this tournament is enough to give him a point.
Nah.
According to betting websites, Portugal's odds of winning were 20-1 at the start.
So that's wiped now.
That's 1 point for Ronaldo.
That's wiped. Now that's gone. Because now we got to put into the effect that Messi won both the Copa and the World Cup.
Which makes him the winner of my first criterion, winning.
Most people have no clue.
Oh, come on, man.
The best way to make money on Amazon
is for you to shut your mouth.
My second criterion is statistics and advanced metrics. This part is divided by scoring and shooting, assist and shot creation, and impact on the team's performance.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry. All 3 of these have to be Messi's. And most of y'all are probably watching this right now like, no. Ronaldo scored more goals. No, bullshit. He has not scored more goals. I know that for a fact, especially when it comes to them going against one another. An average number of goals scored per game. Still, Messi wins that. Impact on team, come on now. It's fucking Messi versus Ronaldo we're talking about here. Ronaldo can play. Man's got skills. Great footwork. Great shot power. But he is not a team player. And he wasn't built to be a team player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And then when it comes to assists and shot creation, really? Messi can dribble against an entire squad, make the most impossible pass to get an open man to score. And he does it constantly, and it doesn't matter what team he's playing for, whether it's a league team, a national team, internet. I mean, he not even with whatchamacallit, Florida. Oh my God, Inter Miami. He's proven it time and time again. His presence on the field will make the squad play harder and better.
Beginning with scoring and shooting, we notice that Ronaldo has more career goals, but he also played more games. And if we say
So he played more games, so more career goals, 777 and 743. And I believe he started a year or two earlier than Messi did. All right. Plus, again, Messi has been out for numerous reasons as well, where Ronaldo played more games. All right. So cool. He's got more career goals. But I don't think the average per game is higher than Messi's either. Even
the way
still.
penalty goes, Messi already surpassed Ronaldo in 2018.
So take away penalty goals, and Messi has already surpassed Ronaldo in that.
Looking further into it, we find that Messi has a higher average goals per game.
There you go.
A common remark regarding their averages is that Ronaldo started his career in a tougher league, being the Premier League.
Nah, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm sorry. The Spanish league is a tough league to play in. Hands down. We give a fuck Premier League or not. Nah, bruh. No, we're not doing that. When it comes down to it, I'm sorry. Like, you put some of those Premier League teams against, Real Madrid or fucking Barcelona, anything like that. Nah. I don't even want to hear that bullshit.
In spite of that, if we only consider the average goals per game in the Champions
Still.
League, Messi still comes out on top. His goals are also more efficient, meaning he scores them on less attempted shots per game. That brings us to accuracy metrics, and yes, Messi has a higher shot on target percentage, which is impressive considering his attempts.
That's crazy. So shots on target percentage, 46.3%, 36.8%. Both of them are high. But, okay, so it's about to say what I was just thinking. Come in farther from the goal. Messi will shoot outside that 20-yard box any day. Not give a fuck about it. Don't care who's there. You could have 5 defenders in a oh my God, 20 months deadlock. Thank you so much for the sub, man. 20 months in a row. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Yo, gotta give it to you, bro. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. But Messi is known for that. On any free kick, he is danger all day. The dude is pure danger. You got men on the wall. You got 5 men, standing on that wall waiting to make a play. 4 more inside the box. One of them at the post trying to hold him out. And still, he goes through and takes a shot that just makes everybody just feel sick inside. Because they know it's damn near impossible.
Come in farther from the goal, as can be shown by his number of goals outside the box.
Damn!
Or, Messi has a better conversion from just about anywhere on the field.
So conversion rate from anywhere on the field. All right, look at this. 47.8% inside, 46.2 for Ronaldo, 21.9 in the main box, 18.5 inside. Messi, 12.1 from outside. That's 20 yards and out. 4.1% for Ronaldo.
As for free kicks, they share the same number of free kick goals, but percentages and distance tell a different story. Messi has close to twice Ronaldo's free kick conversion, and his attempts come in farther than Ronaldo. Also, their path to that number is very different. At the start of his career, Messi was without a doubt a poor free kick shooter. But recently,
True.
Messi seems to have become the best free kick shooter ever.
Yeah.
No trending lines could have predicted these latest numbers. He just flipped the switch.
Look at this. Look at this. So, most free kick goals 2016 to 2021. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8 were all the top ones. And then all of a sudden, 2021, this man fucking hits 3 times the top number of free kick goals. How? And it's not like he's a young man anymore by any means. The older he gets, it's almost just like, time is just like, bruh, you know what? We just gonna hand you the keys to time right now. Do what you want to do. 24 outside the box. And most of those goals were outside the box with 20 goals, were 20 yards plus out. And if you've ever seen him take one of those shots, it is one of the most amazing and ridiculous things ever. Because you got to think, now the reaction time of a goalkeeper is, a professional PK or a GK, like, their reaction time is on point. But to not be able to not only just react to his shot, even if you're heading the right way, the shot's coming over there. The accuracy, the precision to hit that upper corner almost every single time is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
In sum, regarding scoring and shooting, even though Ronaldo is frequently referred as the better shooter or finisher,
it's not true.
Messi has the highest average goals per game on less attempted shot.
And that's the thing. That's what everybody sees. They're always like, you see a ball hog, and it automatically becomes this thing where you gotta watch him, because every time that ball is put at their feet, it's like basketball. You see somebody, every time they touch the ball, they taking a shot, and a great deal of the times they make the Kobe was an amazing fucking baller. Kobe was a ball hog. Ronaldo is the ball hog of football. But the catch to it is, what people aren't recognizing is that all those highlights and everything they see, because they're not watching the entire games, they're catching the highlights. And it's always like Ronaldo makes some great goal, 2-3 goals in a match, whatever. But it's like, how many more shots did he take? How many more shots did he miss? How many has he done in, a season or over his career? And then you watch Messi, and it's always a thing where it's always just like this immaculate pass, this precise, like cut across 5 fucking defenders, a pass off to whoever is on the front line, or a center back moving in, or fucking a striker moving in, and he just, we're talking through balls that look impossible, hitting somebody's foot, one-time shot, bam. But then you don't realize just how much that man actually scores too. So yeah, of course, everybody always is just like, oh, Ronaldo scores more. No, he doesn't. He does not. It's been proven.
He has a better conversion from everywhere, and he's the better free kick shooter. The only metric in Ronaldo's favor is his penalty conversion. Inevitably, Messi has 1 point.
Oh, this is easy. Assists? Come on now.
For assists and shot creation, Messi has the most assists per 90 minutes. In contrast to popular beliefs, Ronaldo has some incredible numbers.
Which is
assists, Messi is second to none, as he holds the highest career assist total.
So, career assists. Xavi was the dude for that right there. Di Maria as well. Suarez, Ronaldo, Messi. Okay, so look at this. Career assist totals. This man is ridiculous. 319. Outshines everybody by leaps.
For possession and dribbling, although dribble stats only exist since 2017, Messi has always been first in every major category.
Has to be.
Carries, total distance, total progressive distance, carries that enter the last third of the pitch, carries that enter the box, and what I'll refer as the Messi stat, the number of players dribbled past.
They named it after him, the Messi stat. Number of players dribbled past. I have seen matches where that man dribbled past half the squad to either score or put the ball off and get an assist on multiple occasions. I think we've all seen it. I've seen him come from center field, move all the way down to the latter third of the field, move back, come back, dribble up to the 20-yard box, and either score or create an assist opportunity. There is no one that does that better than him. Number of players dribbled past 2017 to 2021. Look at this. Messi, 834. No one else even comes close. He damn near doubled Zaha. Insane.
Such dribbling and passing abilities help Messi create shot options for his teammates. So of course he's going to be better than Ronaldo in goal-creating actions.
Yo. Wow. Goal creating actions per 90 minutes. 1.21. And I know some people are like, that's not a huge percentage. It is. It is. When you think about the number of games played, the number of games played over the entirety of their careers, to be able to do that, and then the other person considered the top player in the world is less than half, has less than half than Messi. All right.
Per 90 minutes. But I'd like to point out that Messi doesn't have the highest score here. That feat belongs to Neymar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That makes 100% sense right there. Neymar's that dude. Neymar is that dude. So in the comparison between the two, of course Messi wins, but Neymar, oh yeah, he is all about creating. Like that man has dribbles and he has fucking again, goal creating action. That's right. Neymar wins that 100%.
Similarly, an interesting stat worth showing is expected goals. An expected goal would be a penalty or a tap-in. An unexpected goal would be a free kick or a 20-yard carry. Thus, we measure the number of goals over the number of expected.
I'm willing to bet that the unexpected goals, Messi definitely comes out on top. Expected goals, would he fall short in that category? I don't think he falls short in that category only because of the fact that on expected goals, I think he has more of the tendency to actually create and assist for himself, or create a goal for someone else, therefore create an assist for himself. But when it comes to unexpected, I think he would have to be the fucking, like, the king of unexpected goals.
Subsequently, there are some players who have negative expected goals.
Damn.
That would mean that they didn't capitalize on wide open nets, for example.
Like that.
Cole,
Yo, what the
he's
fuck?
my miracle child.
All right, that's great.
So how does your miracle child...
Sorry, Shawty.
On that note, Messi has by far the better goal over expected goals per 90 minutes. Briefly, being the better passer, dribbler, and playmaker, Messi takes home this point.
Impact on teams gotta be easy.
We measure it in a statistic called team success on/off.
Oh, okay.
This metric works by taking the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is on the pitch minus the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is off the pitch. As a result, Messi is at 0.75 while Ronaldo is at 0.60.
Is that okay? Well, damn.
In other words, when Messi is on the pitch, there are 0.75 more goals being scored.
Yep. He's creating the assists.
This metric is only available since 2014. If anything, Messi is the winner again. In 2019, a Belgian university by the name of KU Leuven published a study titled Actions Speak Louder Than Goals. In this document, the university describes assessing the impact of metrics via machine learning in a plethora of data. Their metrics compile passes by distance, dribble by distance, shots by distance, free kicks by distance, penalties provoke, interceptions, clearances, crosses, fouls, tackles, corners, and many more.
God damn! But if I remember correctly, I remember hearing about this.
The value of an action based on the difficulty.
So, if I remember correctly, it was only done for like a year, maybe two or something like that. Because, listen, the cost of analytics is out of this fucking world. I know that from the business standpoint. So to do it for football clubs, I mean, you're not just doing it for the clubs. You're also doing it for the international teams as well. Like, the cost of that has got to be dumb. And I don't think anybody, FIFA ain't paying for that shit. They don't give no clubs paying for it. FIFA ain't paying for it. The university, I think they did this at their own volition, just to see if it was something that people would accept or want to take part in. I don't think it went anywhere though, but it was a smart thing. It was very smart.
Of scoring or defending in the game. All of these metrics are unified by the label Soccer Player Action Description Language, or FPADL for short. Thereby, when we multiply the number of actions per 90 minutes and the average value per actions, we get the ultimate number, the VAEP. Unfortunately, players' VAEP have only been calculated for the study's preceding year, which is the 2017-18.
It was 1 year.
That said, Ronaldo has a VAEP of 0.61, but Messi has nearly twice that at 1.21.
God!
As you can see on the board, Messi is not here right now. Now he is.
Oh, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. But I mean, for what was done, that makes sense. Ronaldo down there at 0.60, Messi all the way up here at 1.21. Like, that's insane. And the slope, it was from here coming down. Damn.
Although this was a sample of one single season, that won't be a problem.
Luka Modric.
He placed 5th in the Ballon d'Or votes. That was his worst position since 2006, where he was 19 years of age.
Which, of course, blows my mind, like that on certain years, like him being placed in a low position for the Ballon d'Or. I'm like, everybody tripped out about this last Ballon d'Or vote, where I don't even think Ronaldo, I don't think he was put into it at all. And then, of course, everybody was like, Haaland should win and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nah, bruh. See, y'all are fucking up. Because at that point, Messi had just won the World Cup. That is it. That is the Super Bowl of football, of soccer. That is, the ultimate trophy, the Stanley Cup, whatever you want to compare it to. That's what the fucking World Cup is. All right? And you're not playing against league teams. No. This is country versus country. The top countries in the world that made it to a point to where they could even compete in the tournament. The top players in the world. Come on, man. And you gonna tell me that the man who carried his national team through that tournament didn't deserve to win that Ballon d'Or this year? Like, y'all, or last year, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
It's not that Ronaldo's bad, Messi's just really good, and if there's a way to evaluate
it's true.
On the pitch, he will tower over everybody else. As for the VAEP, it wasn't maintained for 3 different reasons. It's too long, too complicated, and too expensive.
Yeah, go figure.
Until there's an advanced optical reading software that can read the pitch, 2017-18 will remain.
Look at that pass!
Stats, and we know who's at the top. In a few words, as far as stats go, Messi takes another one home. Also, if statistics is the only thing that matters, Messi is not only the greatest player of all time, but the greatest that ever will be.
Yeah.
There will probably never be a statistical anomaly like Messi ever again. As for awards and
that's why I love that.
Whether Messi or Ronaldo,
that's why I love that. People are always like stats. But then when you give them the stats, they're like, no, but like, I mean, they just said it, and that is real. The dude is a statistical anomaly. Not just that, but when you watch him play, you can see exactly why that is. He was born, like, listen, I know he works his ass off. I know he does. I know that. Both of them do. But that man was born with a gift. And he was born to play football. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is so naturally talented. I mean, some of the stuff that he does, it's like walking to him. Some people can't even walk properly, can't walk and chew gum at the same time. This man is watching an entire field, watching defenders, moving this ball with his legs and his feet all in tune while doing certain tricks and actions and having to cut and weave and think about the next pass, the cross, the through ball, or taking a shot. All of these actions are it is just natural. It's as smooth as watching water flow down a stream. It's as amazing as watching a ballerina dance or your favorite hip hop. I don't give a damn. It's amazing to see. And he does it like it's nothing. There's no thought to it. It's just bam. Every time you see the vision, bam, move, gone.
Ronaldo ends up winning this one. They are by far the two most individually decorated footballers of all time.
Facts.
With this in mind, in individual awards, most websites only consider 3 of them: the FIFA Best, the European Golden Boot, and the Ballon d'Or. Summing these up would tell you that Messi has the edge, but with 13 and 14 awards, they are both lonely at the top. Starting with the Golden Boot, which rewards Europe's top goal scorer, Messi has 6 while Ronaldo has 4. As for the FIFA Best, the count is 4-3 in the favor of Ronaldo. For the FIFA Pro World 11, or the Team of the Year as FIFA puts it, they both share an outstanding 14 appearances. Ronaldo was awarded the IFFHS Top Goal Scorer of the Decade, while Messi was awarded the Best Playmaker of the Decade and the Best Player of the Decade. Messi has won the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball in 2014, which rewards the best player in the World Cup. Ronaldo has won the Lions d'Or 2 times, while Messi has won it 4 times. That being said, the most prestigious individual award is the Ballon d'Or. As a result, Messi has 6, while Ronaldo has
7.
5.
That's no longer correct. Messi won it again. And then again, like I said, it didn't count last year's World Cup either.
Interestingly, when Messi won his 6th Ballon d'Or, separating himself from Ronaldo, it was the first time that he ever acknowledged his competitiveness with Ronaldo, saying, "When Cristiano Ronaldo pulled level with me, I'll admit that it hurt a little as I was no longer alone at the top. But at that moment, he deserved the Ballon d'Or and I couldn't do much more about it." As for the awards criteria, Messi wins another one.
Yeah, he already won now. It's over. Based on the criteria here, Messi won.
I would define as the best player to watch. Seeing Ronaldo is something special. He's athletic, quick, and one of the better finishers. He can also use his head, unlike Messi.
Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. I love that shot by Cristiano. In fact, that was one. I was like, this motherfucker done pulled up over the squad looking like he 8 feet tall. Then the hang time that he pulled off in order to make that header as well. But then you think about this. Messi is 5'6", 5'7". 5'7". Did the exact same thing against Real with Cristiano on the team. Like, it was crazy to see that. This man pulled up over the squad to get a header, and he's got multiple header goals. So I don't know why that's even being said. But you have to think about the size difference at that point as well, which again says something to his athleticism and to his natural talent.
Which you won't find in numbers is that Ronaldo was probably a better player with Manchester United. Indeed, his numbers weren't as good as afterwards, but he was scoring more free kicks. He dribbled a little better. He scored outside the box more frequently. He was a more skilled player all around. Yet his totals at Man United pale compared to his at Real Madrid and Juventus. The reason why would that be can also be found in the eye test. The fact of the matter is that Ronaldo was better surrounded in Real Madrid and Juventus. There, a high rate of his goals came via tap-in, which is the type of goals that you didn't see him score.
The squad was making the plays to help him.
That's nothing against him. Some tap-ins require a great deal of skills, even if they're not as enjoyable to watch. The unpleasant side in Ronaldo's games lies in his volume of shots. As established before, compared to Messi, he has a lesser average goals per game while having the higher attempted shots per game. Sometimes he makes you wonder if his presence can hurt a possession. In contrast,
You know,
Messi gets you the best play possible for every possession. His mission is to have the ball in the goal by the end of the sequence regardless of his implication. When he was somewhat of a striker in 2012, he scored an all-time record of 91 goals for the year. When he was a midfielder in 2019, he
Jesus.
racked up an all-time record of 21 assists for a season. He is a purely positionless and selfless offensive player.
Exactly.
Ronaldo can
Exactly. Purely positionless and selfless play. You can put him wherever you want on that field, and he is still going to score and make plays with the squad. Again, he was built to play this game. I can't see anyone else who was more fitting of having the term being put on them as a natural at something. Listen, I don't hate Cristiano Ronaldo. Some of y'all are probably sitting there like, oh, you're just a hater. Sucking the glizzy, Messi. But shut the fuck up. Listen to me. Listen to me. I have studied this game since I was a child. I have played it. I still love this game to this day. No matter what sport it is, you can always spot a certain type of talent. And listen, Ronaldo, motherfucker is good. He is a joy to watch. Messi, same exact thing, except it's like being able, it's like listening to music and seeing the notes at the same time. It's like a symphony being played out right before your eyes when you watch this dude play. And it doesn't matter where he's playing, who he's playing with. Pause, nigga. But he just, it's natural talent. And there's hard work behind all of that talent, but he makes it look so easy and so effortless. It's sickening. Like, sometimes I feel bad for the defenders he's playing like fiddles out there on the damn pitch. I mean, when you can push through 5-6 defenders, make them all look like little fucking kids, I'm like, bruh, like, I don't know, y'all need to go and rethink a strategy. You might need to go ahead and get rid of half your squad, bring in the JV squad right now. They might have better luck against this man, because it's sickening. He said Messi is the god of football. It's true. It's like, even when you have some of the all-time greats turning and saying, hey, listen, it's too hard playing against that man. When he got on the pitch, nobody knew what to do against him. He's the greatest player of all time. He's beyond X, Y, and Z. And we always have like those generational players. I think we've all seen them. But you have to be able to admit sometimes there's one that stands above all of them. And this dude is it. Fucking Pele. Pele said it himself. And then, of course, what did Pele do? He went back and, had the Brazilian team, the Brazilian government and Pele all came back and were like, we had to add some goals onto Pele's numbers from back then. They were counting like fucking, I don't know, beach volleyball or beach fucking soccer games and shit like that. I'm like, what? Now you gonna start counting goals he was scoring against these kids when they were playing out in the backyard while he was beating up on them? Like, come on, cuz. It's ridiculous. They all know this dude is the one.
conclude great plays. Messi creates his own and remains the better finisher of the two. Even though they have a close percentage in successful dribbles, seeing them play will reveal you that Messi is much more venturous with the ball. As you can see here, Messi takes the ball behind midfield.
Oh,
He dribbles through 1,
2,
still with the ball,
3,
3,
4.
and 4. He enters the
Comes in.
pitch and makes a perfect pass to his teammate. Highlights won't show that, and basic stats cannot count this action, As dominant as Messi is in statistics, numbers don't really do him justice. If
That one was good, but it's not even the worst one I've seen. All right, look it up for yourselves. Look at Messi. Like, I don't know what you have to put in. Messi dribbles. I think that's all you got to put in. It will show you some foulness. Him just doing literally 5-6 dudes dusty on the pitch.
Messi dribbled like everybody else, he would simply never lose the ball. Or as Ray Hudson puts it,
how do you put statistics on this, Phil? This isn't measurable. Because this is the art of human.
Facts.
Actions like this are the reason why Messi has the higher career average match rating and likewise the highest since the metric's inception. This is also why Messi has the highest number of men of the match and incidentally, the most since the metric's inception.
Damn.
In the end, that tug of war is won by Messi.
That's it. This wraps.
Ronaldo is undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever lace up.
Yep.
Messi is just that Asian kid that's always better than you.
Yo, he didn't have to put it like that. Wow. Messi's just that Asian kid that's always better than you. Yeah, we like math, all right? Listen, oh, come on. Let's finish this out. This was good. I like this.
Although it won't affect the scoreboard, I think it's the appropriate video to talk about the people's opinion on the topic.
Everybody's got
video,
one.
I made a list of every known players, managers, owners, and commentators who expressed their side on the Messi-Ronaldo debate. Here's all the people I've found. Now, in all 141 personalities, 110 voted for Messi and 31 for Ronaldo. That is, if we account everybody mentioned. If we subtract the ones who played or coached one or the other to erase any possible conflict of interest, it's now 89-10. As for the public,
all right,
the largest poll on the internet.
That's enough. That has to say it all right there. That is enough. When you talk to the pros, the people who played against them, the people they took away the people who played with or managed them. And it still came out to that number. Listen, you can have your personal opinion, undoubtedly. I don't hate on people's opinions, but I like to base mine in fact. All right? But, even again, in my opinion, they are two of the greatest players to ever play the game. And we can go back as far as you want to. I don't see anyone, if their state played in any era, like if they played back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s and shit, them niggas would be considered witches. They'd be burning them at the stakes for what they can do out there on the field. But to play in such an era where the game has progressed so much. There's so many different talents at it. And to go for as long as they both started when they were like 15, 16 years old, and both are in their 40s now. Still out there doing the most. Still making people piss in their pants as soon as they step out on the pitch. You can't tell me that these are not the two greatest players of all time. But when it comes down to it, one of them has to stand out. It's Messi, 100% for everything. Any possible played position on any team, goals, average, as a team player, assists, everything. He outshines Ronaldo. And not only that, again, it's like Ronaldo's that kid who you can tell. I think it's become it's a part of his personality as well. Like, he put in so much work and put out so much effort to become who he has become when it comes to stepping out there on the pitch, that it shines through that most people call it arrogance or whatever. he does have a slightly arrogant tone to himself, but I like to look at it as a great deal of confidence. More confidence, I think, sometimes than what's deserved. But Ronaldo is a brand. He stands out to me as the type of individual that's the brand. Whereas Messi is football itself. Like, it's natural talent, it's hard work, it's persistence, and it's built into a dude who is comparable to everyone else, tiny. He just has it. He was born to play the game. It oozes out of every movement he makes on that pitch. For those of you that aren't like sports fan or football or soccer fans yourselves, I just want you to sit down and take a look at each different sport and some of the best and top highlights from individuals in those sports. And when you sit down and watch Messi and Ronaldo on a pitch, it is something. Messi is like, it's like watching a tank run down the field, and every shot he takes looks like he is pissed off, and he's gonna make this shot or else. With Messi, it's like you see persistence, determination, art, like a flow that's just like so simple. It makes you think you could do it. But then you realize, oh, ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way. I'm not going to sit here and dribble between 5 people, spin on a heel, make this amazing pass through to a man who should not have even had the possibility to get the pass I'm pushing through, and then skip through the defenders again, get the ball back and score. Man, that shit was tiring even thinking about or saying. But it's what you see when he plays. It'll make you appreciate the game 100%. But yo, seriously, all of y'all, let me know what you think about this specific video, and then give your own opinion as to who you think is the GOAT and why. Is it Ronaldo or is it Messi? But hey, thank you